First and foremost, we'd like to give our praises, glory, and honors to Yahweh, Basham Yahushai, Basham Racha, Akodash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all the brothers and ours and the boys teaching this word now in sincerity. We are the Hebrew Israelites, the prophets of the Heavenly Father and His Son, saying the last one that they're going to witness according to this dispensation of time. The last ones to ever to be risen to teach this word. However, we want to speak about prophecy because right now that's the time that we're living in. Seeing the scripture telling that he that give it his mind to the meditation of the Most High will be occupied in prophecy, alright? We'll be occupied in prophecies, eh? So these prophecies are kick off left, right, and center. So we will speak about them because it is necessary to be spoken of, so that the elect that is out there might hear and fear and be sealed under the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. No, give me your scripture. Your scripture. Your scripture. Can you find that again? See it?
Ecclesiasticus 39 and verse 1 says, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancients and be occupied in prophecy."
And be occupied in prophecy. So we, the men of the Lord, saying we give our mind to the meditation of the Most High. Saying, and we are search, and we are dig deep, and we are get the articles them, saying we are bring them out. Right now we have an article about Russia today.
Russia today.
And we are bring it out. Seeing, because what we come to do is extrapolate these information, put it out there, so the people can be edified. See? So we are just jumping at the article at the same time, going.
Alright, so this is an article from Russia today. It said Iran stopped selling excess uranium. Will enrich to a higher level in 60 days unless Europe acts. It said Iran's president Rouhani announced a gradual scale down of the country's nuclear commitments. Iran refused to dispose of excess heavy water and uranium and said additional measures will be taken over a period of 60 days.
60 days, right. So basically they want to try to make it become weapons grade.
Weapons grade, right.
You understand? And according to prophecies, we know that Iran is the last target to be hit by America, because America basically have a plan to take down 7 countries. There are 7 countries or 5 countries during a period of time, and them said and them are gonna finish off with what? Iran. So them took down Libya, which was a part of it, Iraq, seeing Afghanistan, seeing Syria is a part of it, which right now Syria is like a rubble. And to finish off with Iran. So we are looking in that direction right now, where America will try to take down Iran, seeing basically the Iranian oil. That's the time that we're living in. Seeing, and as we Donald Trump say when I'm going to Iraq, he said we should just take the oil. Yeah, we should just take the oil, because it's all about resources and trading. And whosoever have more resources, they are deemed to be the superpower. So right now, Iran, responsible for 40% of the world oil, which is a lot of oil. See, if I'm not mistaken, it's 40%. And if America can get them hands on that, then they're going to have that power. Furthermore, they're going to cut out Russia from supporting Europe with natural gas. They're going to have that strategy over Europe. See, so it is all a big geopolitical strategic moves where get played right now to keep the American hegemony going. See, which basically in the scriptures it's gonna cause or be the downfall of America, which is Mr. Babylon the Great, yeah?
Let me say this. America try to show them teeth because even from since week them raise the tariff on Chinese goods from 10% to 25%.
Well, exactly.
See, so them amplify all the wars they on the economic scale.
Exactly. And at first it was what? Currency war, then trade war. Yeah? Then after that, this trade war, we're gonna face that real war according to what Gerald Celente said, which is true. Because that's how it happened in an ancient time. See? Continue the article.
He said the deal signed with Iran by the leading world powers and the EU offered Tehran a relief of sanctions in exchange for voluntary restrictions of its nuclear industry.
And even speaking about sanctions, if Donald Trump come out and say, yo, the countries that will buy oil from Iran know that you are ruined for what? For sanctions also. See, so right now it's not about a free democratic system. Right. It's straight dictatorship. When you hear Donald Trump say, Maduro, see not treating people good in Venezuela, and so them need new people, them need a new leadership for deal with them better. See that dictatorship. Said Maduro is a dictator. So when you try to bring your regime on the people, and what that mean? That means he's a dictator. And it's nothing about that. It's all about taking Venezuela resources, man. Same, just like what them do to Libya, just like what them do to Afghanistan, just like what them do to Iraq. Right?
Continue. He said last year the US broke its commitments under the deal and has been seeking to cripple Iran's economy with economic sanctions.
And them are trying to cripple Iran's economy with economic sanctions.
Because America, Iran started to follow the deal to the T. Right? Iran no make no adjustments. Right? Them follow everything follow the US mandate along with the UN to the T. See, but the US pull out tight for what reason? Right? Because things not going to fit them with.
Because them not benefit, them not get the majority. See, because at one point in time the money was backed by gold, but was backed by precious commodities. Now it become legal tender. So these countries, as I said, them will lose. Because all America do is print money out of thin air. So them go around the dollar, which cause America to lose out of trading. You know what make America still up on the trading map same way? Because of them SWIFT system, man. They have the best SWIFT system. If you're there, so now you want to wire some money, you use the American SWIFT system. It quick. Quick. See? That's the reason why even China and Russia speak about coming up with their own SWIFT system. See? To go around the US dollar, which is a threat. And them things here are cause America for thinning the military and be put in more problems. Go ahead.
He said Iran nevertheless remained faithful to its commitments as the other signatories pledged to keep their deal alive by withstanding the US pressure. He said on Wednesday, President Hassan Rouhani announced on national television that Iran will be suspending some of its commitments under the deal, which is also called the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action.
Which is rumors of war. That we just quote. It's rumors of war. We suspend all them deals. See, because at the end of the day, America cannot be trusted, man. America cannot be trusted.
No.
Why? Because of the goddamn devil. Cannot be trusted. And Trump for certain cannot be trusted. When Trump run for presidency, Trump used to say, hey, where we are against Russia, we should be helping Russia in Syria. Right. But at the same time, him fire 50 cruise missiles for Syria when him coming to power. And Putin said before, said, look, he said, it doesn't matter who going to power. The regime, the idea and the concept of them have still remain. I'm going to do that on a video. I'm going to upload it on my channel, James 5 Precepts, man. Him say no matter, because Russia should know. Because Russia know about the Cold War. See? Russia remember what them do to the Soviet Union. And to a big, let me say that to that. And to be frank, The Russians are devils also, man. They are Edomites as well. So them know send of a trust them one another. See it? Are you finished?
Hold on. I'm going to read that part and then finish.
Yeah.
He said, as of now, Tehran will no longer sell off excessive enriched uranium and heavy water. The Iranian president said under the JCPOA terms, it is required to dispose of these materials if production exceeds certain threshold. He said other signatories will have 60 days to negotiate with Iran and address its concern, particularly in the oil industry and banking sector, which Washington targets with the sanctions.
Yeah, because the aim is to put Iran, to drive Iran to their knees, man.
Yeah.
See, that is the aim, to take the oil. See, this man cannot be satisfied. Me have a cook too, man. You have a scripture? Alright, bring it on.
It's Habakkuk 2 and verse 5 says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as dead, and cannot be satisfied.
Yeah, the Americans, man. See, the scripture here speak about America. Cannot be satisfied. Them want to go to everybody's country and dictate to them what them want.
And them have the most aircraft carrier in the world.
In the world. See, them in the South China Sea, them in the Caribbean Sea, them want their Panama, them want their Venezuela, them want their everywhere. And as soon as Jamaica start having ties with China, them want their here as well. And say, oh, the Jamaican government now share enough intelligence with the US government. See? Well, yeah, now is the time your eyes have to be open to what's really taking place in the society. Because this is finished. Right now, we're staring right in the eyes of World War III. World War III is knocking at the door, man. Go ahead.
But gathered unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Which shows that that is America. All race of people is in America. All nations. Everybody tried to go to America to make something out of nothing. You wouldn't clean shit here, but you go to America to clean the white man shit. You wouldn't drive a cesspool truck here, you go up there and drive that. Just to make something out of nothing. Go ahead.
Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him?
Right, so these nations now where I feel the bruise from these sanctions and the loss of their investment by a whole in the American bonds. Right now, them look with an evil eyes at America. So shall not all these take up a proverb against him? Go ahead.
And say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
Because the riches that America have, it is not of the American empire. See, it is the rape and robbery of the people and of these nations, chiefly the Israelites, which are the people on the side, the native Latinos and the so-called Negroes. Yeah? We are the ones that make America rich by the blood and the sweat of our ancestors on the way down until today. Yeah? So these nations, they must feel it. And these nations are get ready to be in full battle array against America, man. Go ahead.
How long? Unto him that laid himself with thick clay.
The word thick clay in the text is from the Hebrew Hibatiat, which means debt. And America is over $3 trillion worth of debt. Your famous beloved Fagat Obama, when he came in power, he ensured that he doubled the debt from where all the presidents will come to the line. Bring it, man. See, right now the US dollar is in such a turmoil. They keep on kick the can down the road. And what they call quantitative easing. Out of nowhere, this quantitative easing term come up. But then it's a print money. Inflate the economy. And when the more air you put into the bubble, it will get bigger and bigger until it bursts. And it's the same thing. The more note you print with less resources, yeah, is the more the US, the dollar, will lose its value.